Best in Show at the 141st Annual Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show, the German Shepherd Dog.
And rumor has it, 5-year-old German Shepherd Rumor is the top dog of the 141st Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show. And we're lucky enough to have Rumor with us here now, along with her handler, Boyles, and the Westminster Kennel Club Director of Communications, Gail Bisher. Welcome to all of you, and congratulations, Kent and Rumor. How are you feeling right now?
Overjoyed.
Overjoyed and a little exhausted.
Yeah, oh, sure.
I can tell that Rumor is feeling a little tired today as well.
Oh, yeah, she had really a big couple of days with a lot of excitement and adrenaline, and we've been visiting a lot of folks today, so she's pretty well spent.
Yes, she is.
She just had a wonderful meal, you know,
she
a couple
had the
of big old steaks.
The steak lunch at Sardi's?
She did, and I think looks like she's like ready for her nap now.
Well, she is just gorgeous. Now, she came close to winning last year, won this year. What changed between
the man in the middle of the ring pointing his finger?
That was it. Everything else was the same.
Yeah, no. We were lucky enough to win the group both years, so we were, you know, just like thrilled with that, and we were so happy last year just to get in the mix of things, and
Absolutely.
You know, with that many outstanding animals that are in there, you just if you pull something like that off, it's pretty wild.
Beautiful. Now, do you think that Rumor understands? I mean, last night when she was crowned Best in Show, did she get it?
Oh, I think she gets it.
Yeah? What makes you think that?
Well, I think they kind of feed off the energy of the handlers and the people that they're with, and they feel all the excitement that we have, and, you know, it translates right down the lead to them.
It translates. And tell us about the training that Rumor went through last year, that show dogs in general go through. Gail, I mean, maybe you can speak to what kind of training is involved to bring a dog to the Westminster.
Sure. Well, first of all, they're in top physical condition. And so Rumor, I know, has a regimen where she is running two miles a day generally. So the dogs have to be in top condition, especially a herding breed. They're a breed that's supposed to work all day long, and they have to have stamina and have great muscle tone. And so conditioning your dog is a big part of it. Also, the food that they're fed is important. Socialization at a young age, all of those aspects going into grooming and growing a show dog.
They're like Olympic athletes, it seems. What do they eat? What does a show dog typically eat?
Well, they usually eat a premium food. Our sponsor is Purina Pro Plan, so we love that food. But all the premium foods are great for show dogs. And then we also like to usually add things like, I know Kent feeds her steak. Many dogs have sweet potatoes or eggs. There are different things that owners, they have their own little rituals.
So people food is not off the menu?
Oh, no, none of that.
None of that.
As long as it's the healthy.
Right, the healthy stuff. So Kent, when you're in the show, what are the sorts of moments that can make or break things for a dog?
Well, they need to, you know, concentrate on what they're doing. Sometimes if they're over exuberant and they, you know, kind of get a little bit out of control, or if they feel pressure, if they're not, you know, comfortable with what's going on, some of those kind of things are definitely not good.
Right.
And they need to, you know, it's a dog show, so, you know, we want them to perform and have a lot of animation and, you
little
know,
character.
Absolutely.
Now, you are also Rumor's owner. Rumor lives with you as well as her handler. Do you feel that gives you an advantage? A little bit, since you know her so well?
You need to, at that level, you really need to have a connection with those dogs. The dogs, you know, they have to totally trust you, and you need to be able to read the dog and kind of see what's going to happen before it happens, so you can kind of adjust yourself. And, you know, it would be very difficult to take in an animal that you didn't have a good relationship with and try to get it to perform at that level.
Sure. Now, I'm sure she reads your commands very, very astutely. Can you give her some signal to help her sit up so we can see her face a little bit more?
Come on, child, wake up.
Hi, sweetie. Can we see your beautiful face? There you are.
Yeah.
And as Kent said, the handler makes it.
Yeah, the handler.
Very important. Oh, it didn't work this time.
She's like, I'm done
wiped
with you. But tell us, it's been quite a while. It's been since the 80s that a German Shepherd won Best in Show, correct?
Right.
Was that dog related to Rumor? Is Rumor a descendant?
There might be a few commonalities, you know, way back in the pedigrees, but they're not very closely related. That was a German Shepherd dog, Kobe Tucker Hills, Manhattan. That was like
Yes.
1987.
That's right. And so tell us, what are the sort of highlights of the German Shepherd breed? Such a beautiful and noble dog.
Well, first and foremost, the character, and the look, and just the working aspects of the animal. A real well-built, muscular kind of an athlete, and it has to be a dog that can move and be sound physically and mentally.
Well, she certainly is all of those things. And Gail, what were the highlights of this year's show for you? When you look at the 7 top dogs there in the finals, such stiff competition. Did you know it was going to come down to a few? Could you tell?
No, there's no way of knowing it
No.
at any dog show. But of course, at Westminster, it's, I think, to the nth degree, is that you have the best of the best there. And our judge, Mr. Thomas Bradley III, had his work cut out for him.
Absolutely.
A job you would always want. I mean, you want that judging assignment. You could pick any of those dogs, and you would be right. I mean,
Yes,
they're all
they're all
wonderful at that point.
beautiful.
And so what the judge is looking for at that point is, what's the one thing that makes a difference? And he said that it was her floating around the ring. It looked magical to him, and it reached out to him.
It certainly did. Now, is it true that Rumor is named after the Adele song?
It is.
And that she has a longer name as well?
Well, it's Lockenhaus, as rumor has it, v. Kennel. And Lockenhaus is Pam McElhaney's kennel name. I sold her half of Rumor's mother, actually. We co-owned her together, and we co-bred Rumor, and that's Pam's kennel name, and then Kennel is our kennel name.
That's great. Now, do you ever play any of Adele's music for Rumor?
Well, she has certainly heard that song.
She's heard that song a few times now.
Yes. I'm sure she'll hear it a few more times in the future. The kids will probably be playing it all the way back to Wisconsin.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Because actually, the kids named her.
Yeah, the kids named her.
Yeah,
Now,
they did.
she's 5 years old, so that's perfect age for starting a family, right? Is that perhaps next for Rumor?
A lot of times people do it when they're a little bit younger, but yeah, no, it's a good age to get started, so that'll be in the near future.
I'm sure she has many suitors. How does that work at this level? It's very competitive, right, to breed with a dog like Rumor?
Yeah, first and foremost, you want to find a really good, sound, healthy dog, and find something that the pedigrees are going to mix together well, and try to figure out it's a pretty limited pool. I mean, when you have an animal this nice, it's like, really? You want to,
Right. You think you're going to be good enough for our dog? No way. It's almost like
Sounds like a father.
Yeah, like a father. You're not dating my daughter.
yeah, like some of the guys maybe coming over to see the 17-year-old. It's like, really?
You're going to shut the door in their face. Right?
Sure.
So, Gail, there was something new this year. There were cats. Is that something that you think the Westminster Dog Show will do again?
Well, that was part of our Meet the Breed, AKC Meet the Breeds, which is on Saturday preceding the dog show. And that's a public education day, really. We have the Masters Agility Championship and then the Meet the Breeds, where the public is encouraged to meet over 150 breeds of dogs.
Yeah.
And then this year we had 40 breeds of cats. And I think that's great because a lot of people, animal lovers, want to see dogs and cats.
Yeah, I love them both. I've got one of each at home. They're fantastic pets. Well, thank you so much, Gail, Kent, and of course, Rumor. Thank you so
Wake
much.
up. Wake up,
Hi,
Gail.
Rumor. You're almost done. Your press tour is almost completed. You are a beauty and a real trooper. Thanks to all of you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.